Hello guys, Jeffrey speaking here. So today is episode number 4 of Malaysian YouTuber Setup. And first of all, I'm very grateful and thankful for all the Malaysian YouTubers that I work with. They are very supportive and I feel very positive working around with them. And for this episode, I'll be featuring Han from Era of the Geeks. And for you guys' information, Era did 2 things in his channel. The first one is vaping stuff. So if you are interested in electronic cigarettes, then you have to check him out. And the second thing he did in his channel is gaming stuff as well as PC builds. And if I'm not mistaken, Han will be going to Computex 2016 this coming June. So if you want to know the latest news from there, please make sure that you subscribe to his channel. And without wasting your time anymore, let us proceed with his setup.
What is up, ladies and gents? Welcome again to another show of Era of the Geeks. My name is Han, but today I will not be doing a review, but instead I'll be doing a review of my own setup, which I was invited by Jeffrey from Tekgila. He's going to be featuring this video on his channel, so stay tuned and enjoy the video. Alright. So first of all, I want to tell you that I do not have a casing for my computer components. It's just that I have this Vector Desk PC that was generously sponsored by Lucro PC. Yeah, like really tight collaborations going on in the near future, so stay tuned for that. But for now, we're going to be doing the review of my own setup. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is where all the magic happens. That's not where all the magic happens. Okay, so first off, I'm going to talk about the components inside of my computer. Is the AMD FX 9590 cooled with Corsair H100i. I'm using an Asus Crosshair V Formula Z motherboard with 16 gigs of Corsair Vengeance memory. I love those RAMs. If it was possible, if I had the money, I would have gone all the way to 32 gigs of RAM just because the hell of it, because I like RAM, because I like to do multitasking a lot and I like to open a lot of applications at the same time. The graphic card that I'm using is the Sapphire R9280X Toxic, which I bought it about 3 years ago. At that time it was like rare, and now it's like really rare. And I really love the graphic card because they overclocked it so well. I've got a basic 120 gig Kingston HyperX SSD, and then 1 terabyte of Western Digital Blue, 2 terabytes of Western Digital Green, and I've got a Cooler Master V700 PSU. So for my gaming mouse and my gaming keyboard, I've gone with the Corsair M65 gaming mouse and the Corsair K70 RGB. The reason that I chose the M65 mouse is because of the design that fits my hand nicely, and then the sniper button that I can remap just to make cuts in my editing like really quick, and then I can remap all the other buttons as well. And then the keyboard, the Cherry MX Brown. I love brown because it's much softer and less noisier than the blue switch. And I admit Corsair has been a little bit on the more expensive side, but for the build quality that they gave, and yes, I have the tramp stamp which is the earlier versions of the Corsair. Fortunately, they don't have it anymore, but I am kind of proud because I still have the earlier versions. Who knows, one day it may become rare. I know technology is obsolete, but yeah. So for the monitor, I'm using a Dell S2440L, which is an IPS display. The great thing about IPS displays is that the color accuracy is really good, but TN panels is not so accurate. So I'm doing editing, and mostly nowadays I'm doing all productivity work. So I chose the IPS panel of the Dell S2440L because I'm doing YouTube videos. That's why. But for 6 milliseconds of response times, this IPS panel is not so bad. Unless you're like really nitpicky, then you're gonna have to go with TN panels. But if you're not nitpicky, then you can go with IPS panel. For audio, I'm using the Edifier C3, which also has an amplifier that comes with it. It's not a really high-end speaker, but for 400 ringgit and how it performs, it just suits my needs. And then the audio that comes out from it, it's kind of orgasmic. I bought it 3 years ago, and yep, it's still rocking like a champ. Okay, so yeah, that's it for my gaming slash workstation for my setup. And again, I would like to thank Jeffrey from Tekgila for inviting me to be featured on his channel. If you guys want to check out who and what Lucro PC is, check out the link below. So yeah, as usual, please do support our local Malaysian YouTubers, especially in the tech scene, because we are aspiring YouTubers and we are very passionate. And I can see Jeffrey is also very passionate about doing reviews on tech, because I can see his clone has been appearing for several times already. That's it, Jeffrey. So like this video or dislike or comment or share and subscribe. Please do subscribe to our channels, because there will be more and more and more and more videos coming. And as always, era of the Geeks, baby.
Taking hold on me. I need a oneness. Got a Hennessy in my.
So that's all for today's episode, and before I go, I'd like to recap what Han said in his video just now. He said that please support Malaysian YouTubers, especially those in the tech scene. And I fully agree with him, because we are aspiring YouTubers that try to create more localized contents for you guys. And once again, I would like to thank Han for featuring in this episode. And if you guys have any other Malaysian YouTubers that you would like to see his setup or her setup, please leave your names in the comment box below, and I shall talk to you guys in the next video. Ciao!